Made in America, the product instantly recognized around the world, found in millions of homes right here in America. But how many know what the name really means? Here in California, our Made in America team, in search of something 8 out of 10 Americans have right in their own home, that blue and yellow can, WD-40.
Did you know a simple $6 can of WD-40 sitting in your garage could save you thousands of dollars in car repairs? Most people only use it for squeaky hinges, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Today we're revealing 15 professional tricks with WD-40 that can prevent rust, fix engine problems, restore tires and chrome, and even protect your car's electrical system. Whether you're trying to avoid expensive bodywork, keep your car running smoothly, or prevent silent damage that drains your wallet, these hacks are guaranteed to change the way you use WD-40 forever. Some of them are so simple you'll kick yourself for not trying them sooner. From uncovering sneaky vacuum leaks to saving your engine after a minor flood, we're covering it all. Stick around because the #1 trick at the end could literally save your car from catastrophic failure, and where WD-40 can save you from water, puddles, storms, power washing, and literally thousands in repair bills. Trick number 15. Rust prevention. Alright, let's start with a problem every car owner dreads: rust. Here's how WD-40 turns into your ultimate rust-fighting superhero. Most people think WD-40 is just for squeaky hinges. But here's the secret. Your car's metal parts are under attack 24/7 from moisture, salt, and the elements. Rust never takes a day off. That shiny chrome bumper, your exhaust tips, even wheel wells, they're basically rust magnets just waiting to ruin your ride. Here's where WD-40 becomes your rust-fighting superhero. Spray it on exposed metal, door hinges, hood latches, chrome trim, and exhaust components. Its formula penetrates tiny pores in the metal, displaces water, and leaves a protective barrier that keeps rust from getting a foothold. Professional detailers swear by this trick. Prevention is always cheaper than restoration. Just a few minutes every couple of months can save you hundreds on chrome polishing or even thousands on full bodywork down the road. Plus, that protective layer makes future cleaning easier because dirt and grime can't stick as easily. So if you want to keep your car looking sleek instead of turning into a rust bucket, this is one trick you don't want to skip. Up next, we're moving under the hood for a trick that even seasoned mechanics use to diagnose engine problems. By the way, if you like what you're seeing and find this informative, don't forget to subscribe and comment down below your experiences. Back to the video. Trick number 14. Vacuum leak detection. Ever noticed your engine idling like it's had one too many espressos, or throwing random check engine lights just to mess with you? Most drivers never suspect a sneaky vacuum leak quietly destroying your air-fuel ratio and killing your gas mileage. Here's where WD-40 shines as a diagnostic superhero. With the engine running, spray a light mist around vacuum hoses and connections. If the idle suddenly changes, congratulations, you just found the leak. The spray gets sucked in and temporarily seals the gap, giving you instant confirmation without fancy tools. Professional mechanics like Scotty Kilmer have been using this trick for decades. Unlike carb cleaner, WD-40 won't turn your engine bay into a fireworks show, and it's safe around plastic sensors. That $6 can just save you a $150 diagnostic fee and potentially thousands in engine repairs. Most people never think to try this, but it's a simple hack with huge savings. Now let's move to something you see every day but probably never clean. Trick number 13. Hidden license plate repair. Most people never pay attention to their license plates, but years of road grime, UV rays, and salt can fade them so much that they're hard to read. In some states, that unreadable plate can cost you a $50 ticket. WD-40 makes this an easy fix. Remove the plate, wash it with warm water and dish soap, then spray WD-40 and wipe with a microfiber cloth. It lifts built-up grease, dirt, and minor rust, restoring a cleaner, sharper look without sanding or repainting. This simple 60-second trick not only makes your car look better but also prevents fines for something you probably never thought about. A little spray goes a long way in keeping your ride looking roadworthy. Next, let's tackle your tires with Trick 12, Tire Transformation Spray. Tires take a beating from road conditions, sun, and time, and those sidewalls show every mile. Faded, cracked, or dull rubber can make even the nicest car look neglected. Most people spend $20 on fancy tire shine products, but WD-40 can do the job for a fraction of the cost. First, rinse and scrub your tires to remove loose dirt, then let them dry completely. Spray a light coat of WD-40 onto the sidewalls only, never the treads, or you risk slipping. Let it sit for a few seconds, then wipe with a clean cloth. Instantly, your tires look darker, shinier, and almost new. Beyond aesthetics, this treatment helps protect against cracking and UV damage, extending the life of your tires. Sidewalls stay protected for weeks, keeping your car looking sharp and road-ready. Trick number 11. Fix electrical problems with one spray. Electrical issues are some of the most expensive and frustrating problems in a car. Often they start small. Moisture sneaks into connectors and terminals, quietly causing corrosion that can lead to costly repairs. WD-40 is perfect for this because it displaces water and leaves a protective barrier. Spray a light coat on clean, powered-off battery terminals, connectors, and other electrical components to prevent corrosion. For delicate electronics, use WD-40 Specialist Contact Cleaner, which dries quickly, removes contaminants, and leaves no residue. This simple preventive step can save you from a $1,000+ wiring harness replacement and keeps your car's electrical system functioning properly. Trick number 10. Weather stripping prevention. Yanking on a car door in winter and feeling it stick isn't just cold weather being dramatic. Your rubber seals may be drying out or failing. Cracked or damaged weather stripping lets water into the cabin, leading to soaked carpets, fried electronics, mold, and even floor panel rot. WD-40 Specialist Silicone Spray is the solution. Unlike regular WD-40, this formula keeps rubber soft, flexible, and water-resistant. Spray a thin coat on your door seals every few months, then wipe off any excess. The result is doors that open smoothly, a dry interior, and hundreds of dollars saved on potential water damage repairs. Trick number 9. Tree sap paint fix. Tree sap isn't just ugly, it's acidic and can eat through your car's clear coat if left unattended. Scraping or scrubbing it off can cause scratches and permanent paint damage. WD-40 softens hardened sap, allowing you to gently wipe it away. Spray a few times directly on the sap. Let it sit for a couple of minutes, then wipe with a microfiber cloth. Follow up with soap and water to remove any residue, and finish with a fresh coat of wax. This quick trick prevents expensive paint repairs, keeping your clear coat intact and your car looking sharp. Trick number 8. Rust penetrant secret. There's nothing more frustrating than a rusted bolt that won't budge. Broken bolts mean extra labor, drilling, and sometimes replacing entire parts. WD-40 Specialist Penetrant uses capillary action to seep deep into threads and rusted seams, breaking corrosion from the inside out. Spray directly on the rusted area, wait a few minutes, and then try loosening the bolt. Acting quickly is key, as the formula works best before it evaporates. This simple step can save you from costly mechanic visits and protect both your tools and your sanity. Trick number 7. Chrome Restoration Miracle. Dull, dirty chrome can make even a well-maintained car look neglected. Road grime, water spots, tar, and minor rust can build up over time, turning shiny chrome into a weekend-long polishing nightmare. WD-40 cuts through all of that with ease. Spray it on chrome bumpers, trim, exhaust tips, or even hubcaps, then wipe with a microfiber cloth. For tougher spots, it gently removes surface rust and baked-on debris without scratching the metal. For example, a chrome bumper covered in water spots will gleam like new after just a few wipes, and exhaust tips coated in road grime can be restored to showroom shine in minutes. The best part? WD-40 leaves a thin protective layer that slows future rust formation, reducing the need for repeated polishing. Trick number 6. Flooded engine spray. Imagine this. You drive through a deep puddle, get caught in a sudden storm, or accidentally power wash your engine bay too aggressively. Later, your car won't start, just silence or a weak sputter. Before calling a tow truck, WD-40 can help. Spray it on ignition components like distributor caps, coil packs, and spark plug wires. Its water displacement formula pushes moisture out, helping the engine start again. Make sure the engine is off and cool, and disconnect the battery first. Wait a minute, reconnect and try starting. For instance, a driver caught in a rainstorm had a wet ignition coil preventing the car from starting. A few targeted sprays of WD-40 got the engine firing again within minutes, saving a costly tow and repair bill. This trick is a lifesaver for light moisture issues in your engine bay. Trick number 5. Scratch fix warning. A lot of online tips suggest spraying WD-40 on scratches to make them disappear, but this is only temporary. The oily film fills the scratch just enough to fool your eyes for a few minutes, but it doesn't actually repair the paint. Over time, the residue attracts dust and dirt, which can wear down the clear coat, dull the paint, and even cause permanent discoloration. People who tried this often ended up needing full paint corrections or complete repaints, costing anywhere from $300 to over $3,000. Instead of using WD-40 as a scratch remover, invest in a proper scratch repair kit from brands like Magirier's or Turtle Wax. It's a safer, long-term solution that protects your paint rather than creating bigger problems. Trick number 4. Battery terminal protection. Corroded battery terminals are more than just an eyesore. They can cause weak starts, electrical glitches, or even leave you stranded with a dead battery. First, disconnect the negative terminal and clean both terminals using a wire brush and a baking soda solution. Dry everything thoroughly. Once clean, spray a light coat of WD-40 on the terminals before reconnecting. This creates a moisture-resistant barrier that slows oxidation and keeps corrosion from returning. For example, a driver whose car struggled to start every morning noticed a white, crusty buildup forming on the terminals. After cleaning and applying WD-40, the corrosion stopped returning, and the car started reliably every day. Another case involved a road trip where a corroded battery would have left the driver stranded. WD-40 protection prevented the buildup and avoided a potentially costly tow. Trick number 3. Brake contamination catastrophe. Now imagine again, a driver hears a persistent squeak every time they brake and decides to spray WD-40 on the rotors and pads, thinking it will solve the problem. Moments later, they notice the brake pedal feels spongy, and stopping distances have increased dramatically. The WD-40 has contaminated the pads and rotors, reducing friction and creating a serious safety hazard. Brakes rely entirely on friction to stop your car, and WD-40 is a lubricant. Using it on brake components can lead to complete brake failure, forcing expensive replacements. In real life, some drivers end up spending $500 per axle to replace contaminated pads and rotors, and if calipers or brake lines are affected, the bill can surpass $1,000. The safe alternative is a proper brake cleaner, including WD-40 Specialist Brake Cleaner, which is designed for high-friction systems, dries quickly, and leaves no residue. Trick number 2. Engine destruction warning. A driver reads online that adding WD-40 to their engine oil or fuel can boost performance or clean internal parts. Thinking it's harmless, they pour a small amount into the oil filler cap. A few minutes later, the engine starts overheating. Strange knocking noises appear, and eventually the car seizes completely. WD-40 is a solvent, not engine oil. It evaporates quickly, offers no thermal protection, and provides zero lubrication where it counts. Engine oil isn't just for lubrication, it manages heat, prevents metal-on-metal wear, and suspends contaminants. Using WD-40 inside the engine can cause overheating, bearing failure, piston seizure, or total engine collapse. Real-life cases have shown that this kind of mistake can cost anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 in repairs, essentially destroying the engine. WD-40 is safe for external components, bolts, and connectors, but never inside the engine. Trick number 1. Door hinge and wiper blade maintenance. Last but not least. Now, imagine opening your car door and it screeches like a haunted house, or feels so heavy it's like lifting a steel vault. That's your door hinges slowly rusting and wearing down. Left unchecked, they can seize completely, leaving your door sagging or even refusing to close. A few seconds with WD-40 can save the day. Spray the hinge pivot points. Open and close the door several times to work it in, then wipe off excess. The hinges move smoothly, friction is reduced, and rust is kept at bay. Wiper blades can suffer the same fate. Dried out rubber can scratch your windshield or leave streaks during a storm. A quick mist of WD-40 Specialist silicone spray keeps them flexible, water-resistant, and squeak-free. This tiny hack prevents scratches, saves your windshield, and keeps your car functioning like new. Bonus trick. Flooded engine lifesaver. Now a bonus trick for you, since you've gotten this far. If your car won't start after exposure to water from puddles, storms, or power washing, WD-40 can help. Spray it on ignition components like distributor caps, coil packs, and spark plug wires. Its water displacement formula pushes moisture out, helping the engine start again. Make sure the engine is off and cool. Disconnect the battery first. Wait a minute, then reconnect and try starting. This simple hack can save you from tow bills, diagnostic fees, and unnecessary repairs caused by light moisture in the engine bay. There you have it. 15 incredible WD-40 tricks that can save you hundreds, even thousands in car repairs. From preventing rust and protecting your electrical system to restoring tires and chrome, a simple $6 can is more powerful than most people realize. If you found even one of these hacks useful, don't just stop here. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another money-saving car tip. And I want to hear from you. Which WD-40 trick shocked you the most? Comment down below and share your own garage hacks. We might feature them in the next video. Your car and your wallet will thank you.